Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I've got some very important stuff to tell you guys. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to basically get a lot of money to buy a very good starter car. Okay? Excuse me for the coughing. Now, you're probably wondering, why do I have such little money? Usually in my videos, I have around like $600 million, $500 million. It's because I deleted that account and I wanted to start up a new one where I basically build from the ground up. Alright? And I don't know. I just thought it would be fun because I wanted to try something different rather than just hacking the game. So basically, in today's video, we're gonna be teaching you guys how to make a whole bunch more cash. So if you get your starter car, alright, like the default car, which is the 180SX, which for those of you who don't know is actually my dream car. If you get that car, basically you sit there trying to make enough money. Now, what you're going to want to do is every single time you level up, you're going to want to upgrade your cash level. Alright? And this makes it so you can make more money. And if I were you, I do races like drag races, right? Or free run. And I do tug races because it makes you a whole lot of cash. Now, the thing about this is it really does wonders. So, if you get around $221,000, if you get around that much cash, go into the dealership, go into NA, and just scroll through. Okay, and just keep scrolling until you get to here, the Hellcat. Now, the reason why I'm telling you guys to buy the Hellcat is because it actually has the fastest engine in the game. Which, for those of you who don't know, this engine has 755 horsepower. And for people who have played this game a long time and have those engines, you guys know that I may or may not be right or correct. And the reason for that being is if you actually go use the Hellcat, if you buy the Hellcat, and if you have the 755 engine, if you equip it, the horsepower on it goes, like, the speed, or miles per hour, I guess you could say, it goes lower than what the default engine that it comes with. So if you just leave the engine stock, like how I did for this car, and just put everything else on it, it becomes a whole lot faster. And then, once you do that, you get a high rating car. Now, what I did was, I went in here and I constantly kept buying upgrades. I kept buying turbo, exhaust, intercoolers, intakes, pistons, NOS, grip tires. I kept buying all that stuff, including, I forget what this is called, ECU? Yeah, including ECU. So, yeah. And basically, when you're done with all of that, when you buy all that, if you go and you get your Hellcat and put all that stuff in there, for me, when I put all that stuff in there, it became an R1, an R1 rating. So when I went into this and went to go do a tournament, I was a high enough rating to do the semi-pro league or whatever. And that actually ended up making me a lot of cash, because when I got 200,000, I upgraded the car, did the semi thing again, and kept doing that until I got $200,000 again, and then I did the pro league. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do a race real quick, just so I can prove to you guys that this actually helps. This thing actually helps. I got a what? Sorry about that. And basically, with the stock engine that the Hellcat has to offer, you can get your car a pretty high rating off the bat. Now, as I'm in this race here, you guys see me overtaking him, which I will do to pretty much every car in here in this tournament. So, yeah, we're gonna just wait and we're gonna do some more races for this tournament, and then we're gonna make more money. And then the more money that you make, I would recommend you spend on upgrades. Now, if you have enough money and you already have some of the best upgrades in the game, then, it doesn't hurt to spend a little money for, some cash, I mean, did I say spend a little money for some cash? I meant cars. It doesn't hurt to spend some money on some cars, okay? And basically, it's actually pretty fun to do that, okay? And I actually ended up selling my 180SX, and I bought my Hellcat when I had the money, because I knew that the Hellcat had the fastest engine in the game. So you could go and buy a car that's like $800,000 or something. That does not mean that it's necessarily the fastest car in the game. I consider the Hellcat being one of the fastest, if not the fastest, because it, according to Google, if you look up on Google, it'll tell you that the Hellcat SRT actually has the fastest engine in the game. Basically, what I'm trying to say is it can help you with, winning races. And if you use the car correctly and put the correct stuff in it, you can actually abuse it to its fullest. Oh wow, I did not think we finished the tournament that early. So as you guys see, I just won $1 million. And then, boom. Right? So now, when I collect this money, I have 3 billion, as you guys saw. I have 3 million now. Now, in this situation, what I would do is I would take either one of my cars. Okay, I'd go into race, and I'd do a drag. I'd do a free one like this. Alright? And the reason why I do this is because I can make $40,000. And then with the BRZ that I have, I go and I do another race for $200,000, and then it makes me that $200,000, and that way I don't have to sell, or that way I don't have to go back to 2 million just to boost it up to 3.8 million. I like doing this way. I like doing it this way because it helps you make a full $1 million bucks. So let's say, for example, if you were to take your car and do a race immediately, right? Like just right off the bat. Basically what would happen is, okay, that is a weird glitch. Anyway, basically what I'm saying is it makes it a whole lot easier to make money. So if you were to spend $200,000 after making, I guess, if you had $2 million already and you spend $200,000, you're back at $1.8 million. You get what I'm saying? And then when you go to make $1 million bucks after completing the tournament, that is, if you even win, then that means that, well, you only at 3.8 million. Now, I like doing this. That way, I don't have to work extra hard to make more money. I do it because it makes a complete $1 million bucks. See, I've already made $40,000. Look at that, $50,000 that quick. All right, and then if I switch to my BRZ, I do one for $40,000, which gives me $200,000 in return, and then I spend that $200,000 as the buy-in for the tournament, and then I win the tournament, and then I could win as many races, and I just repeat that process, and it makes me money. So yeah, that's basically what I do, and that's basically what I did to start off and make a lot of money in this game, or at least try to. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, hit like, hit subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.